Have you ever loved something so much that you just want to make it happen every day? Me neither. This is a podcast today. Oh, it's a beautiful day. You could argue it's a beautiful day to do a pod. Yeah, that's right. It's 331, I think. And I just want to make something very clear right now. No one's brought this up to me, but I'm not wearing the same hoodie every single day. Can we just make that clear? This is purely put on for this. You know how it's, you may think dressing up for something is suit and tie type thing, you know. Oh, you brush up good. No, me dressing up for this is putting the hoodie on because trust me, you know, you don't want to see the hair. That's the main reason I put this on beforehand because I feel like it's the only thing I have at the moment really that has a hood on it, and why would I think about it genuinely? If I woke up, did nothing else with my day, but went to the bathroom and combed my hair for this. And no offense, but that would be kind of weird. I'm like getting ready and like it'd be odd. It'd be odd. It's like when people don't wear trousers when they're accepting Oscars, but it's like over Zoom or whatever. I'm not. That wasn't like a hint. I am wearing trousers. I would prove it if I could get my leg that high. But how I'm sitting right now, I'm very. I said recently. I bought like resistance bands because I'm so weak, just so I can stretch every morning. So yeah, no, I can't lift my leg up this high. Crazy. You know, bad people, good people. This is my transition. It's not very good, is it? I don't know how to transition into this. You remember Mason Greenwood? You may know him for his crimes committed or alleged crimes. Footballer, I was going to say used to be a footballer, no. Used to be a Manchester United footballer. Well, actually, he still kind of is. He's still under that ownership. I think he's on loan. Is he on loan? I think he's on loan at Getafe. I don't think they sold him, although I'm not sure. He's out in Spain, in the league. I don't know how well they're doing. But he's out there, and, you know, by being in Spain, you know, you kind of ship him off to Getafe. You're kind of thinking, who even plays for them? I don't know. I know of them as a team, but I don't know who plays for them. I don't know how good they are or whatever. I don't know if they're like mid-table, bottom of the table. They could be one of those teams. Sometimes you check La Liga and you see like a Deportiva. You see like a random team kind of like pushing for top 5 type thing. I'm thinking, oh, okay. Girona. I don't really have a clue when it comes to teams that are like Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, Barcelona. Like, is Athletic Bilbao, are they good? I don't know. Am I just saying that because when you're on FIFA, they're like one of the first teams that you scroll past because they're alphabetically near the beginning? I don't know. But yeah, no. There was the Lightskin Classico, but it was, you know, the angel versus the devil. It was Jude Bellingham versus Mason Greenwood. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he's doing well. Like, this would have been the type of game where you kind of put yourself on the map. You score a goal. All of a sudden, Mason Greenwood's names are back in the headlines for his footballing achievements, whatever. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Real Madrid won. Like, what was it like? It was a fairly convincing win. I think they got close at the end. I'm not sure. I think they won like 4-1 though, or something, or like 4-2. I can't remember. I got mixed up because that game was playing, and also the United game where they beat Wolves, which I don't care if they beat Wolves or not, but it was just so close to being something funny because there was 3-1 up and they almost let it slip to 3-3, but then they won anyway 4-3, which is even more annoying because it's like like winning a game in the last minute. I hate seeing other teams do that because it makes me jealous because we never do that, and I wish, like, I'm never sitting there, and that's not even the first time I've done it this season. McTominay, Palace was it when they, but like, I just, so many times I'm watching Chelsea and we're down by a goal or two, and we got a little bit better at this season compared to last season. Took us nearly a year to get back to. I think actually this season we're in at least the top half of winning games by being a goal down. But like, I think we went like a year where we didn't get a single point or a winning game from results where we went a goal down, or no one cares. It's boring as fuck. But the point is like against Liverpool, we're down like 2-3-0 or some shit. And then we get one back, and you're thinking, oh, maybe we're going to do something interesting. And to be fair, we should have had that penalty, which would have helped to the momentum to maybe get a third in the dying embers. Didn't happen, lost 4-1, don't want to talk about it again. But yeah, why am I even mentioning this? Oh yeah, because of the Real Madrid game. Bellingham goes into a harsh tackle on Greenwood, leaving one on him. or the other way around. I'm not sure. And I don't know if you know this. You probably have, but social media lip readers have been becoming quite prevalent. You'll either see them you'll feel their presence when there's like an event, like a red carpet type thing for the Golden Globes or like the Oscars or some shit, amongst celebrity culture. Like, oh my god, I stand this person. Oh my god, did you see what Tom Holland said under his breath to Zendaya? He said, "Oh my god, you look wonderful tonight." And then you got like lip sync syncers in there using multiple angles and camera footage, and one's recorded on an iPhone, and they're stitching it together, and they're working on what people are saying. And the other sense is in like sports and football, because often in football, when a player wants to probably say the most basic thing to someone else, regardless of what they're saying, they always like cover their mouth when they're saying it. And you always think that's stupid, no one gives a fuck. And the one few times when they don't cover their mouth is when shit, like people will lip read it, and it's funny. And Jude Bellingham as well, being a Brummie, is very distinctive. Like I feel like some people, it's harder to tell what they say. People like Jude Bellingham, not only can you tell exactly what he's saying on a football pitch when you see him speaking, but you hear it in his accent as well. So apparently, under his breath or whatever, he was like, he called like Greenwood a rapist, basically. And then, which is like, I thought that was the news in itself, but the news actually of that is, if lip readers find that to be true, like they were saying as if he's gonna face some kind of like lawful punishment, like fine or like some kind of sentence. I didn't know. Are you not allowed to just call people rapists? Because if so, I'll stop doing it. No, but like, you know, it would feel weird if you got in more trouble for calling someone a rapist than the actual person who, by law, isn't one. But, you know, we had all of that sort of damning, voice notes, aka evidence. Yeah, and there was never really an explanation for that. It kind of was just like there's all this evidence, and then it went to court, and then nothing really happened. And the two of them stayed together, and the girl is out there in Spain right now, still supporting him. They got a kid together, I think, and it's like, and then it's just kind of like there was no explanation for the video. It just kind of seemed like, well, everyone's happy now, and we moved on. Yeah, but what happened back there, or whatever? And it's weird. Like, no matter how good he is, surely he's never gonna get called up to an England squad, because this is what like Bellingham thinks about him, and that's like future Capitano right there. He's, you know, one bad egg or whatever, one bad apple. So pretty weird. Like on Twitter, he was a king. Everyone was like loving Bellingham, like yeah, deserves it. Did he lie? Did he stutter? But in terms apparently of the law and like the Spanish, like he might get fined or something, or like a match ban for like 5-7 games. And people were saying Bellingham needs to, like people out in Spain, like Spanish fans, like he needs to be banned for this many games. This is disgusting. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like just even if he was completely innocent as far, what like, I don't know. It was weird. Also football related, because the MLS and Saudi Arabian leagues they're so relevant that you can start at the same time as like popular football. I think they're having a preseason right now, which if Messi wants to retire there, this is just his normal preseason. But in terms of the first half of this MLS season, he'll be treating all of that as preseason if he actually wants to get out and get like one final swan song with Barca somehow or some shit, or he could just be finishing his career out there now. I don't know. But yeah, Inter Miami was playing whichever team Ronaldo plays for. Sorry, that's nothing against Ronaldo personally. I don't remember the team. It's like Al Hilal. I think that's the one he plays for. I don't remember. But Ronaldo's team spanked Messi's team 3-0. And it cuts to Messi. Neither of them played, by the way. Neither of them even played. Speed went all the way out there for Ronaldo's shot on his back. Didn't even play. Couldn't even rip off his Ronaldo shirt to reveal the Messi shirt underneath, which he probably was wearing underneath for the memes, because Messi didn't play either, right? And it's like, they're 3-0 up. Messi's just sort of looking on like, that's not great. And Ronaldo's looking on, smirking and grinning like, I'm getting one last laugh over Messi. And it's like, first of all, this is pre-season. Second of all, yes, you play for Al Hilal and he plays for Inter Miami. Both of your teams aren't good. No one really cares. And third of all, neither of you are playing. This isn't a win in any way. Like, you sitting on the bench and your team winning. If Messi was at least playing, I'd get it a little bit more. The whole like Messi Ronaldo thing is so weird because it feels so like one sided, and it feels so like Ronaldo just really cares. It feels like, and he's also said stuff along the lines of that he really cares, which just makes it awkward, especially now because Messi has the World Cup and he has more golden Ballon d'Ors and golden boots and stuff. So it really just feels like he's really like punching up, trying to cling on to it. Like it feels like one of those things as well. Like if both their sons become professional footballers, Ronaldo's gonna be that one at the games. Like I'm sure they'll both be at the games, but like do it for me, son. You know how hard, how much work I've put in for you to be here, type of thing. Kind of that kind of vibe, is the vibe you get from Ronaldo. I did not put in this much work. I did not push you out of my testicles for you to lose to a kid pushed out of Messi's testicle. Like type. That's what he's going to be thinking in his head. Like it's still me versus Messi. Even when it's their kids playing, he's still thinking of it as me versus Messi. But hey, each to their own. Each to their own. I've just never been a Ronaldo guy. I just never have been. I don't know why. I just never have. I've always been on the Messi side. That being said, I wouldn't die for either of them. In an argument, if someone asked me, I'd say Messi. And then if the discussion started to go on for any longer than 30 seconds in a back and forth, and it started to get any kind of passionate, okay, I don't care. I'm stepping backwards. I really don't care that much. And in complete other irrelevant news, unrelated to this completely, people are still throwing soup at art. For I don't know, for something. I can't remember what they're doing it for. But the first time I saw it, I thought, whoa, that is ballsy. That's like a big old kind of protest because you've just damaged art. But then I realized there was like a screen up in front of it. Oh, okay, so the thing's okay. It was more just like a thing for the internet, sure. But like, doing the same thing again and again, like for something that's already pretty low stakes, you may as well like throw the soup on the floor. Is as easy as a cleanup. Like it doesn't really make a difference. Like they threw one at the Mona Lisa, which has this huge glass sheet up in front of it, and it's like, what difference does it make? Throwing like soup up against some like you might as well go stand outside the gallery totally and just throw it at the outside of the gallery. Like it doesn't matter. It's literally just as simple as some like security guard or cleaner's gonna walk around with like a little rag and go, and that's it. Those were terrible sound effects. I couldn't work in the sound business. But you know, it's like so irrelevant as well. Like no one really cares. And that's the thing about these protests. It's like they just pick the lamest shit. It's like we're gonna go sit in the road, or we're gonna go like throw soup at glass, and it's like, why don't you just do something that's actually feels related to whatever the fuck? Because I don't even know what it's for. And this is the thing I always forget. I think it's like a climate change thing, or it's like a oil, stop oil. It's like none of it's oil related or thing related. It's all just so like random. But none of it's ever actually affected me yet. So I'm like none of it's been like I've been trying to get to work and they've been in the way of like I've been trying to look at the Mona Lisa and the soup on it. Like none of it's affected me yet. But like still, it's just like go off, King, go off, protesters, type thing. I don't really know. But anyway, slow news day. Slow news. I actually got some more shit. The next one's better. Actually, is it? Yeah, it's better. There's something weird I saw, Aiden Ross related, but I'll get into that in tomorrow's one. 3-3-1. See you in 3-3-2.